Geek Life presents.
Alright, what's up? And welcome to the Weekend Geek. It's your boy Kool-Aid. This is the homie Rich.
What's up?
And we're to hit you with the top 10 in comic book trends for the week. But first,
guys, keep liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. We have reached the threshold.
what?
Yes, sir.
You
yes,
playing?
Sir. You guys have been awesome, and you've been doing and participating and sharing and all of that. And we reached the 250 subscriber mark. We actually passed it.
We're past it. We're at 266 right now. So we're officially going to give out this Hawkeye #1 sign to Brian Johnson. So Brian Johnson, email us. You can email us here on YouTube or at geeklifecomics@gmail.com because we want to get you your book. You have 1 week to get it to us from when we drop this. If not, we got to go on to the next one. But I'm such a giving mood, right?
Okay.
I think we're going to do another giveaway this week.
We're going to do another one.
Alright, so if you got to like and comment on this, just this video, just this one, and randomly we're going to give out a near mint X-Men #4, the first appearance of Omega Red.
Guys, you guys have been showing the love and talking to us and going back and forth. We want to show it right back. So if you want to get your hands on this book right now, go ahead and watch this video, like it, and comment. Tell us something about this book, why you want it.
Somebody gave us our first thumbs down last week. I don't know how I feel about this.
I mean, you know, it comes with the territory, right? I mean, it's all part of it. Like,
I guess you're not somebody till somebody hates you. So.
Yup.
Alright, well, maybe they'll hate this one too, but let's hit you with that top 10. Alright, number 10 on the list is Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 16. The first appearance of Miss Marvel, but not any Miss Marvel, Monica Rambeau.
So Monica Rambeau happens to later on in the Marvel Universe become Spectrum and...
But first is Photon.
And first is Photon, that's right.
Alright, so she appears here, and then if you remember from the Captain Marvel movie, she was a little girl in there.
Yeah, that's right.
And so now she's grown. If you've seen the trailer for WandaVision, now she's grown up. So anything, all the young Avengers, is possible.
So this character has already been introduced. So there's speculation going on, and I think this is making the book go up.
That trailer for WandaVision to me was dope.
I liked it too. I think they're keeping it very close to the comic books, which I didn't think they were going to, because it's such an odd, unique way of storytelling, right?
And as somebody who grew up in the 70s and 80s, I was digging the set changes and the feelings.
Yeah.
You know, a girl's like, oh, you scared me. You shouldn't be here. Why not? You're dead.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah.
And then I like how they threw in like the old school costumes, but they kind of made them look like Halloween costumes.
Cheesy,
you know?
stuff.
Yeah, it looked cool.
So tell us what you think in the comments. What did you think about the WandaVision trailer? Do you have the first appearance of Photon?
Alright guys, today's number 9 on the list is Fightin' 5, number 40. This is the first appearance of Peacemaker.
Yes, and you know, he's supposed to show up in a new Suicide Squad. And he's supposed to get his own spin-off TV show played by John Cena.
Who you love so much.
No, John Cena sucks. Yo, do not be the John Cena of anything.
Yo, this book being on the list, I'm not gonna lie, kind of got me souped. Because I don't know how you feel about Charlton books. I like them, but I've never seen them really be worth much. These are like throwaway books that people just like, you know, they don't value them.
And then who knew that Peacemaker didn't start out officially in DC?
Yeah, I didn't know that either, to be honest with you guys. Like I learned about that character through the movie announcements, and now seeing the kind of like the behind the scenes. I don't know what to expect. He looks goofy. $66 for a Raw going right now, but the highest was $425. Now, what I do know about these books, they're super hard to find in good condition.
Super hard. This is super hard. So if you have a stack of Charlton, you might have this in there.
Hopefully you do.
And
that'd be awesome.
The highest one right now is a 3.5, and that went for $375. A 3.5.
Crazy.
So imagine if one came out of nowhere as a 9.8.
Right.
It would be off the charts.
It would be. That's amazing. As a collector, that excites me. That's pretty cool. I'm not a fan of the character. I don't know him well. But for something so obscure to just catch heat just because of the movie.
And what if he dies in 2 seconds? Because supposedly there's going to be a lot of deaths in this new Suicide Squad.
Which is definitely possible, but then how do they do the show? I don't know.
I have no clue. And I also know I don't like that helmet.
Yeah, the helmet is super cheesy.
And they threw it on him like they're supposed to update you for the movies, and they just threw this helmet on him.
I think because it's Suicide Squad, they want to have that unique look. Like they definitely dance around with the color schemes and the way that people look. So I can understand why they did do that. But you're right, that helmet's got to go.
Gotta go with John Cena. All right, number 8 on the list is Fantastic Four number 94, the first appearance of Agatha Harkness, the mentor of the Scarlet Witch and the nanny of Franklin.
So is this character going to come out in the new show?
So you didn't see the trailer?
Yeah.
She was playing that character.
Oh, okay. That's Agatha Harkness?
Yes, so who knows what we're saying? So is Franklin going to show up? Fantastic Four going to show up? See, exactly. This is that whole cut-in. All right? And they're talking about, this book was only going $66 raw. Saying, but now, over $1,000 for 9.8.
That's insane. I saw 5.5s are selling a little over $100.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people are running out to get these announcement books.
Saying, this was made in 1970. I was not even born. Like, Rich was like 20. Like, this is crazy. But
this is dope. I love this.
I love the fact these books this old are kept in good condition.
One thing that I'm really starting to love about these lists is that there's such a healthy blend of modern and old school stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so it really makes you realize that the collectors out there really do value the art of this, because it's not just like variants or just modern, or it's a mixture. It's a mixture of all of it.
And then these Fantastic Four covers back in the day had a lot of black backgrounds.
Yeah.
And if anybody sends anything to CGC, you know, fingerprints, thumbprints, anything, and they're going to knock you down grades.
Yeah, these books are super hard to find in good condition. I mean, the kids born in the 70s or the 60s, you guys were beating up your books. I was.
I was like, what did you do that?
Well, you know, back then you was a kid, you would buy your book, put it in your back pocket, go to the park, read it in the park.
What's a park?
Alright guys, today's number 7 book is She-Hulk number 1 from 1980. This book has been steady climbing over the years. It had like a slow little burn in the beginning, but ever since they casted Tatiana Maslany for the Disney Plus show, it's picking up fire.
A year ago, you could get a 9.8 for around $300.
Correct.
Just the other day, 9.8 went for $745.
$745. This book is getting closer and closer to that $1,000 mark, and it's gonna get there.
Now, as a collector and a spec dude, do you sell now, or do you pick these up because with the MCU it's gonna catch fire and go up and up in price?
I think you do all of the above, right? You get a copy for yourself. You got to keep one for yourself as a collector. Part of being a collector king is taking care of your collection.
You got to.
But then another side of it is, in order to maintain these collections, you have to have additional money coming in too. So if you can get other copies that you could flip and sell as well.
And they just had that beautiful one come out with Alex Ross cover. Have you seen it?
It is beautiful. I love these Alex Ross covers.
I'm gonna have to pick. I keep saying I'm just gonna get a select few, but then I pick up all of them.
All of them. He's been bananas with these.
This is why I don't.
Just like the book you can win.
Yep. This is why I don't have no money. Comment. How many books do you buy a week, or how much money? what is your budget? Because as you see, I break mine all the time.
All the time.
You know what I'm saying? So, are you going to watch The Savage She-Hulk?
I'm going to check it out. I also want to go back and watch Orphan Black because I hear nothing but good things about it. But I definitely want to check it out.
We'll see how it goes. Tell us what you think of Orphan Black. What should we watch? Number 6 on the list is a favorite of mine. All right, G.I. Joe, the real American hero from 1982, number 1.
This is the direct edition and it's blowing up.
I'm saying it's up. I'm saying about 300% from last month. And I love these books that just come out of 80s nostalgia.
I love it. I love it. I grew up on this stuff. Used to watch it when I was a little kid. I love these titles. I know a lot of people, they don't feel them, but
because they came from a toy line. It's not genuine and homegrown. But who didn't? G.I. Joe's there. We all did that as a kid.
Yep, absolutely. And just seeing it on the top 10 list, like after like so many people kind of like were like about it, it's kind of cool.
Well, $788 for a 9.8 right now.
That's crazy.
The community is speaking. G.I. Joe, and you know it's one of those properties that's going to come back around to a TV show or a movie.
Yeah, it definitely will. It definitely will. I got excited when IDW started doing Revolution. Do you remember that? And they started incorporating all those like 80s cartoon and toy lines. Like they did like ROM, Transformers, The Mask, G.I. Joe. I'll always be a fan because it's part of my childhood. And anybody who's a collector, they tend to collect the things from their childhood.
Because we always say, go for what you like. We're not here to tell you what. We're here to tell you the facts.
Yeah.
We're not here to tell you what to collect.
Yeah.
So go for what you know. And I'm going to go for G.I. Joe.
Yeah, me too. Today's number 5 is Spirits of Vengeance, number 9. This is from 1993. This was back when... remember Rise of the Midnight Suns came out?
That whole series.
Man, when that came out, like back then I wanted to get my hands on everything. So I got all those different little series, and for the longest time nobody cared about them, but some of them have kind of started rising. Now, the reason this particular book is on the top 10 list this week is because it's the first appearance of...
Nobody! And nobody cares about these books still. But they're having the null covers, and I think there's a homage cover towards this.
And it's based off of this book.
Yes.
So that's why this is on the list.
But
which is a super weird reason for it to be on the list.
And we always say, if somebody farts left, the market moves. Alright? So...
And this is true.
So we don't... This is just weird. This is a $3 bin book.
You could definitely find this book mad cheap. If you want to collect it for that reason, that's dope. Do it.
As I'm not a big Ghost Rider fan, per se.
I was back then as a kid in the 90s. I haven't read anything in the last, I don't know how long, so I can't say I'm a fan today, but I definitely was back then.
This is one of those books, just because we put it on a list, once again, get what you like, because this is not going nowhere.
Yeah, this is not going to make a comeback appearance, in my opinion. Probably once that homage cover does come out, I bet you that book will be on it before this one.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah. Especially if they have a virgin.
Yeah,
People
definitely
love virgins.
They do.
Alright, number 4 on the list is Tumor Dracula, number 10, the first appearance of Blade.
Dude, this is one of our girl books. I love this book. I love the character. I love the movies.
I need this. You know what I'm saying? If you just want to bless somebody, oh my goodness, I don't care what condition it is, I'm picking this book up. And I'm saying, you know they have the movie coming out. I don't know how it's going to compare to Wesley Snipes.
Man, Wesley Snipes was the perfect casting for that character. Did you ever watch the show? What did you think of that with Sticky Fingers?
It was okay, but it wasn't the movie.
I don't remember it well. I remember having it in like, do you remember they used to have like these DVD packs where it was like all 3 movies and then like the pilot episode of the show or whatever?
I put that in with that old episode of The Flash, remember back in the day?
The 90s series?
Yes.
I used to love that series.
This is how you know he's old.
I used to stay up and record it on my VCR, boys and girls.
See?
Yes, sir.
See, and then 8.5 in this book. I'm gonna get back to this. 8.5 is going for $825.
A 9.8, the highest ever sold, right? Was
$14,000.
That's insane. Horror books in general from that era are super hard to find in good condition.
People just threw them in their back pocket, like you said earlier.
Yeah, I went to the park.
Also, it's in that crappy video game Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? With the Marvel characters coming out in Fortnite, it's getting a little buzz from there.
You know what? Like, I'm not a fan of the game at all, but our kids are, right? And so I'm starting to feel a little sense of gratitude for the game because now I have my kid coming to me, talking to me about these characters that, for the life of me, I could never get him any interest in. But now because they're in that game, he wants to talk to me about them and see where they come from.
I don't want Wolverine doing that monkey orange dance or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's hot, so whatever makes it hot, it's all for the culture.
Yup.
We'll give it a pass.
Alright guys, today, number 3 on the list is The Incredible Hulk number 13. This is from back in 2000, and this is the introduction of the Devil Hulk personality.
The only reason this is catching fire is because of Immortal Hulk 38, where you kind of see this devilish looking character looking in the rear view. But this is one of the times I think people are reaching.
I agree, they could be reaching. I really don't know much from the Incredible Hulk run from back then. I'm more of like the 70s and 80s run, but hey, whatever floats your boat right now, right?
I don't know, but sometimes I think people... I'm an Incredible Hulk fan. I don't really know how I feel about the different incarnations of the Hulk. The Gray Hulk, the World War Hulk. I just like Hulk Smash Hulk.
Hulk Smash Hulk, definitely. I remember watching the show as a kid, as you so eloquently stated before, growing up with Bill Bixby as Bruce Banner, Lou Ferrigno as the Incredible Hulk. The show was dope.
Wasn't that guy on Kings of Queens?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Dude. I'm starting to think he went to prom with Harriet Tubman. Number 2 on the list is another spec book.
Okay.
Thor, number 134.
Okay.
The first appearance of the High Evolutionary. They're saying he may appear in the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 movie.
Okay, and so this book came out back in 1966.
Right.
This is when the kids were still going to parks.
Parks, you were like in 5th grade or something.
No, but anyway, so these speculation books are kind of like all over the place on this top 10 list, right? Because we got modern books, we got the Silver Age, Copper Age.
We got books on there just because of covers and video games
and all that. So this is pretty interesting. I'm definitely a fan of the Thor run back then. I don't have all of them, but I probably like the 300s and the 400s is where I have like the bulk of. But it's interesting to see how they'll incorporate these characters into Guardians of the Galaxy.
I like how they're taking these old school characters before my time and making them modern and implementing them in MCU and making them hot again.
Yeah, definitely.
I can see him mixing with Kang the Conqueror.
Yes.
And fitting right in.
I definitely agree with that, and then I'm super excited to see how it's going to come to fruition.
And these are one of these keys that are affordable. You can get a 6.5 for around $200. Okay. A 9.8 for $1,000.
Okay.
But if you're one of those Thor fans, you're just going to take a good 8.5 around $400.
$400.
Make it look pretty and hang it on the shelf.
There you go. Yeah. Guys, today's number 1 book is The Vision and Scarlet Witch number 12.
This has the twins in it with the teaser hype. I'm saying this is coming out. Right now you can get $15 highs for this book. This is a dumpster diver book.
Definitely. This book, you used to be able to get this entire series mad cheap.
Yo, you could have went on Instagram auction or a sale and got the whole series for about $6.
Yep, definitely. And now, because of the show and all the different announcements, the trailer, the speculation, they're starting to catch heat.
If the Young Avengers come out, because the twins were in there, you seen the letters in the background of the trailer. If the Young Avengers pop off, I could see this book taking off.
Yeah, definitely. And that would be like really weird to see that.
Mm-hmm.
So, let us know what you think. Is this book worthy of being number 1 in the top 10 selling list this week?
Is this a good spec book? Where will this go? Do you think this will take off if the Young Avengers take off? A lot depends on that series.
Yeah, definitely. It does.
All right, that's your show for the week. This is the Week in Geek. I'm your boy Kool-Aid. This is the homie Rich. Brian Johnson. Remember, you have 1 week to get at us. We're over halfway there to get about the banana print. Also, remember, like and comment. Whatever you want to comment. So you can be eligible for X-Men number 4, the first appearance of Omega Red. All right, man. Peace.
Be good, everybody.
MGP on the beats.